Chosen one, if you are hearing these words right now, it is not by chance. Heaven did not interrupt your moment to entertain you. Heaven interrupted to redirect you. Pause everything. Breathe. Because what you are about to hear is not motivation, it is instruction. This is a divine summons for those who have been marked, called, and set apart for a journey that cannot be postponed any longer. You have felt it, haven't you? That constant restlessness that wakes you in the middle of the night. That pressure in your chest when you look at your life and deeply know, that you were made for more than this. That inner voice that refuses to let you settle, refuses to let you be comfortable, refuses to let you live a mediocre life when you were created for an extraordinary destiny. That voice is not your imagination. That restlessness is not anxiety. It is the call of God knocking on the door of your soul, demanding your attention, refusing to be ignored. And today, right now, He is reassigning you. Not tomorrow when conditions are perfect, not next week when you feel ready, not next year when you finally have it all figured out. Now. Because chosen ones do not have the luxury of endless postponement. The hour is late, and the assignment is urgent. Here is the truth you need to hear, chosen one, and it will shake everything you thought you knew about your spiritual walk. You have been wasting precious time trying to navigate alone a journey that has already been mapped out for you. You have been stumbling in the darkness, taking random steps, making decisions based on feelings, waiting for signs, hoping that somehow everything will magically make sense when there is a clear, tested, proven path laid out before you. God has already given you the blueprint. He has already shown you the way. But you keep looking for shortcuts. You keep seeking comfort when He is calling you to commitment. You keep waiting for the perfect moment when He has already declared that this is the moment. Most people, even believers, even those who call themselves followers of Jesus, spend their entire lives wandering in circles. They attend services on Sunday and feel emotional. They cry during worship and lift their hands and believe that somehow that event, that moment of emotion, will transform their entire existence. 2 weeks later, they are back where they started. Same struggles, same emptiness, same questions, same spiritual stagnation. Why? Because they treat their relationship with God like an event instead of a journey. They want transformation without discipline. They want intimacy without consistency. They want power without obedience. And it does not work that way. Walking with Jesus is not religion. It is not a Sunday routine. It is not singing songs and feeling good, and then living however you want the rest of the week. Walking with Jesus is a daily, intentional, disciplined transformation that rebuilds you from the inside out, brick by brick, thought by thought, choice by choice. And if you are tired, chosen one, if you are exhausted from wandering without direction, if you are desperate for clarity, for purpose, for something real that actually changes your life, I have something that can shift everything for you starting today. It is an ebook I created specifically for chosen ones like you, those who know they were called for more but do not know where to start. The title is On the Way with Jesus. This ebook contains 60 days of prayer, learning, and changes in your life. It contains divine teachings to live with purpose, prosper, and have an indescribable spiritual experience. This edition is available only for a limited time. The link is in the first comment below. Do not scroll past this. Do not tell yourself you will come back later, because hesitation, chosen one, is the silent assassin of divine destinies. Get it now while it is still available, and begin today the journey you were created to walk. Now let me speak plainly about something most preachers will not tell you. Jesus did not say, "I am the destination." He said, "I am the way." And that one word changes everything. Way means process. Way means journey. Way means that transformation does not happen in a single moment. It happens while you walk, step by step, day by day, choice by choice. The problem with this generation, even among believers, is that nobody wants process anymore. Everyone wants instant results. Transformation in 7 days, purpose delivered in 3 easy steps, breakthrough in 1 prayer, inner peace through a 5-minute meditation. But that is not how the kingdom operates. You cannot microwave spiritual maturity. You cannot skip steps and expect to arrive prepared. You cannot have intimacy with God without time. You cannot have character without testing. You cannot have wisdom without experience. You cannot have depth without discipline, and that is why so many believers are stuck in an endless cycle of excitement and disappointment. They go from conference to conference, from book to book, from preacher to preacher, hoping that this time finally something will click and everything will change. But nothing changes because they refuse to do the one thing that actually produces transformation. Walk daily with Jesus. Not run desperately, not fly looking for shortcuts, not stand still waiting for feelings. Walk consistently, faithfully, even when there is no emotion, even when you do not see immediate results, even when it feels like nothing is happening, because something is happening. You just cannot see it yet because you are measuring progress by feelings instead of obedience. You are waiting for external signs when the transformation is happening internally. Chosen one, hear this carefully. God is not moved by your tears. He is moved by your obedience. God is not impressed by how loud you pray. He is impressed by how quickly you obey. Fasting does not cancel disobedience. Worship does not override delayed obedience. You can believe deeply and still resist subtly, and heaven responds to action, not intention. You want to know why your spiritual life feels stuck, chosen one. It is not because God abandoned you. It is not because you are not truly chosen. It is not because you made too many mistakes. It is because you want the destination without the journey. You want peace without surrender. You want the anointing without the assignment. You want breakthrough without obedience. You want transformation without letting go of the things that are holding you back. And it does not work. Jesus said it plainly, "If anyone wants to come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross and follow me." Matthew 16:24. Denying yourself does not mean hating who you are. It means dying to the version of you that tries to control everything, that clings to comfort, that negotiates with God, that wants blessings without responsibility. Taking up your cross does not mean suffering for no reason. It means carrying the weight of daily obedience even when it is hard, even when nobody understands, even when you are alone. And following means walking, not waiting, not hesitating, not making excuses. Walking with faith, that every step in obedience brings you closer to everything God prepared for you. But here is what is blocking you, chosen one. You are distracted. Your attention is divided among 1,000 things that seem urgent but are not important. You are busy but not productive spiritually. You are moving but not advancing, because movement without direction is just chaos, and chaos does not build anything, it just exhausts you. God is stripping you of distractions right now. He is removing secondary missions. He is disconnecting you from people and patterns that drain your purpose, not to punish you, but to protect what He placed inside you. What used to be optional is now illegal in the Spirit. What you tolerated before will now delay you. Heaven is not asking for balance, heaven is demanding alignment. Your only job now is obedience. Your only job is to guard what God entrusted to you and move when He says, move. So what happens, chosen one, when you finally stop negotiating and start walking? Everything shifts, not overnight, not all at once, but step by step, day by day, you begin to feel something different rising inside you. The anxiety that controlled you starts losing its grip. The decisions that paralyzed you become clear. The toxic relationships that drained you dissolve naturally. The doors you tried to force open swing wide without effort. Because when you align your life with God's path, when you prioritize His voice above every other voice, when you choose obedience over comfort, you enter a divine flow where He Himself prepares the way before you. You stop fighting for things that were never meant for you. You stop proving your worth to people who were never assigned to you. You stop chasing validation because you found your identity in Him. And that changes everything. Your presence changes. Your words carry weight. Your prayers have power. Things that used to excite you lose their appeal. Things that used to intimidate you lose their power. You are not the same person anymore. You do not think the same way. You do not react the same way, because you have been transformed by the journey. And this transformation cannot be faked, cannot be rushed, cannot be copied. It only comes from one place, the daily discipline of walking with Jesus, opening His Word, even when you do not feel like it, praying even when heaven feels silent, obeying even when it does not make sense, trusting even when you cannot see the outcome. It is in that place, in that faithful, consistent journey, that you discover who you really are and why you were placed on this earth at this exact moment in history. So here is your choice today, chosen one. You can close this video, return to your routine, keep postponing the journey you know you need to start, and a year from now, be exactly where you are right now with the same frustrations, the same emptiness, the same unanswered questions. Or you can decide right now that the postponement ends today, that hesitation loses its power today, that you will take the ebook On the Way with Jesus, begin the 60 days of transformation, and finally discover what it means to live with purpose, with power, with a real intimacy with God that nothing and no one can steal from you. The link is in the first comment below, and I am not asking you to think about it. I am challenging you to act on it, because God does not reward intention, He rewards obedience. And if He brought you to this moment, if He allowed you to hear this message, it is because He is giving you an opportunity to change direction now. Do not waste it. Get the ebook. Start today. And watch God do what He has been waiting to do in your life the moment you finally take the first step. The journey begins now, chosen one. Your assignment is waiting.